Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiance latest news update. Cortney, Reardanz and Colt Johnson have quickly become one of the most talked about pairs in the extended 90 Day universe, and their unexpected living arrangement is now creating waves among fans who never saw this storyline coming. After the dramatic events that brought them together during their time on reality television, the couple decided to take a major step forward by moving in together, but not in the way most viewers might have expected. Instead of settling into a private apartment or finding a neutral space to build their relationship, Colt moved into Cortney's family home, creating a living situation that immediately raised eyebrows and sparked endless speculation online. For longtime followers of the franchise, the decision felt both surprising and strangely fitting, given the unconventional relationship paths that often define the 90-day experience. As cameras began capturing this new chapter for the upcoming season of The Single Life, it quickly became clear that Cortney and Colt's story would be filled with emotional highs, uncomfortable adjustments, and moments that blur the line between romance and reality. According to sources close to the production, the transition into shared living was far from smooth, particularly because Colt was still recovering from a serious injury that limited his mobility and required ongoing support. Cortney found herself stepping into a caregiver role almost immediately, helping him navigate daily routines while also managing the pressures of having their relationship documented for television. This unexpected dynamic added a layer of complexity to their connection, forcing both of them to confront questions about commitment, independence, and compatibility earlier than most couples would. Cortney, known for her free-spirited personality and candid approach to life, admitted that she did not fully anticipate how challenging the situation would become once the reality of cohabitation set in. While she appreciated having Colt close and believed their bond was growing stronger through shared experiences, she also recognized that living with a partner under her parents' roof created unique tensions. Her parents, though supportive, had their own routines and expectations, and integrating Colt into that environment required patience and compromise from everyone involved. For Colt, the adjustment was equally significant. Having previously lived in a household where he maintained a certain level of control over his surroundings, moving into someone else's family home meant relinquishing some independence and adapting to new boundaries. Despite these challenges, both Cortney and Colt expressed a determination to make the arrangement work, at least for the time being. They viewed the experience as an opportunity to test the strength of their relationship and to see whether they could function as a team under less than ideal circumstances. Friends of the couple have noted that their connection appears genuine, even if it sometimes seems unconventional to outside observers. Those close to them say that the shared experience of navigating public scrutiny and personal recovery has brought them closer together, creating a sense of partnership that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Still, not everyone is convinced that the relationship will last. Critics have pointed out that the pressures of reality television, combined with the logistical challenges of their living arrangement, could eventually create fractures that are difficult to repair. Social media discussions have been particularly intense, with fans debating whether Cortney and Colt are truly compatible or simply caught up in the momentum of a storyline that benefits from dramatic tension. Some viewers have expressed concern that the couple may be rushing into decisions without fully considering the long-term implications, while others believe that their willingness to take risks is precisely what makes their story compelling. Meanwhile, production insiders hint that upcoming episodes will delve deeper into the emotional landscape of their relationship, revealing conversations and conflicts that have so far remained behind the scenes. These moments are expected to shed light on how both individuals are coping with the transition from independent lives to a shared domestic space filled with cameras, family members, and the constant awareness of public attention. Cortney has reportedly been open about her desire to maintain a sense of personal freedom even as she builds a life with Colt, a balance that is not always easy to achieve. She values spontaneity and independence, traits that have defined her journey within the franchise, and she is determined not to lose that identity in the process of forming a partnership. Colt, on the other hand, appears focused on stability and recovery, seeking reassurance that their relationship has a solid foundation. Despite the unusual circumstances surrounding its development, the contrast between their personalities and priorities is likely to play a significant role in shaping the narrative of the season. As filming continues, both Cortney and Colt are becoming increasingly aware that their story resonates with audiences, not only because of its dramatic elements, but also because it reflects broader themes about love, resilience, and the complexities of modern relationships. Their willingness to share vulnerable moments on camera offers viewers a glimpse into the realities of building a connection under pressure, where every decision carries both personal and public consequences. Whether their relationship ultimately flourishes or falters remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: their shocking living situation has already secured them a central place in the ongoing conversation surrounding the 90-Day franchise. With anticipation building for the release of new episodes, fans are eager to see how Cortney and Colt navigate the next phase of their journey and whether their unconventional arrangement will evolve into something more stable and enduring or collapse under the weight of its own challenges. As the days turned into weeks inside Cortney's family home, the reality of living together began to test both Cortney and Colt in ways neither of them fully expected. What initially felt like a temporary and somewhat adventurous arrangement slowly evolved into a situation filled with emotional complexity, daily compromises, and the constant awareness that their relationship was being closely watched by fans and producers alike. For Cortney, balancing her role as a supportive partner with her own need for independence proved to be one of the biggest challenges. She had always valued her freedom, enjoying a lifestyle that allowed her to travel, explore new opportunities, and make spontaneous decisions without feeling tied down. Now, however, she found herself sharing not only her personal space but also her routine and responsibilities with someone who required additional care and attention during his recovery. Colt, meanwhile, faced a different set of internal struggles. Adjusting to life in a new environment was not easy, especially while dealing with the lingering effects of his injury. The physical limitations he experienced forced him to rely on Cortney and her family more than he was accustomed to, which sometimes led to feelings of frustration and vulnerability. He wanted to regain his independence as quickly as possible, not only for his own sense of confidence, but also to contribute more equally to the relationship. Despite these challenges, there were moments when the couple felt genuinely optimistic about their future. They spent time discussing their goals, imagining what life might look like once Colt fully recovered and they could establish a home of their own. Conversations about travel became a recurring theme, fueled by Colt's ability to work remotely as an engineer and Cortney's love for exploring new places. The idea of creating a lifestyle that combined work, adventure, and partnership offered a sense of hope that helped them push through the more difficult days. However, the presence of cameras added another layer of pressure to their already complicated situation. Every disagreement, every tender moment, and every adjustment to their living arrangement had the potential to become part of a storyline viewed by millions. Cortney admitted that being constantly filmed sometimes made it harder to process emotions. Naturally, she worried about how certain scenes might be edited or interpreted by audiences who did not see the full context of their experiences. Colt shared similar concerns, acknowledging that reality television can sometimes amplify conflict in ways that do not accurately reflect the everyday reality of a relationship. As filming progressed, the couple began to establish routines that helped create a sense of normalcy. Mornings often started with quiet conversations over coffee, followed by Colt focusing on his recovery exercises while Cortney managed various personal and professional commitments. Afternoons sometimes included short outings around Orlando, giving Colt the opportunity to rebuild his strength and allowing them to enjoy moments away from the house. These small activities became important reminders that their relationship existed beyond the confines of the show. Yet even with these positive developments, underlying tensions occasionally surfaced. Living under the same roof as parents meant navigating family dynamics that could be both comforting and challenging. While her parents were supportive and welcoming, there were moments when differences in lifestyle or expectations created subtle friction. Colt had to adapt to household routines that were unfamiliar to him, while Cortney sometimes found herself mediating between her partner and her family to ensure everyone felt respected and understood. These experiences highlighted the importance of communication, forcing the couple to address issues directly rather than allowing them to build into larger conflicts. Outside the home, public interest in their relationship continued to grow. Social media platforms buzzed with speculation about whether their living arrangement was sustainable or merely a temporary solution driven by circumstance. Fans analyzed every update, every photo, and every teaser released by the network, searching for clues about the true state of their relationship. Some viewers expressed support and admiration for the way Cortney and Colt were navigating their challenges, while others questioned whether the pressures of fame and recovery might ultimately prove too overwhelming. Cortney remained aware of these conversations but tried not to let them dictate her actions. She understood that public perception could shift quickly and that maintaining authenticity was more important than trying to satisfy every viewer's expectations. Colt adopted a similar mindset, focusing on his recovery and personal growth, rather than becoming consumed by online commentary. Together, they worked to create a sense of stability within their shared environment, reminding themselves that the most important aspects of their relationship existed beyond the reach of cameras and social media. As the season moved closer to its premiere, producers hinted that upcoming episodes would reveal even more about the complexities of Cortney and Colt's journey. Viewers can expect to see moments of vulnerability, difficult conversations about the future, and unexpected developments that challenge the couple's sense of direction. The story will not only explore their romantic connection but also the individual growth each of them experiences as they navigate a life that is anything but ordinary. For now, Cortney and Colt continue to take each day as it comes, aware that their path forward is still being shaped by circumstances both within and beyond their control. Their shocking living situation has already captured the attention of fans across the 90-day universe. And as new chapters unfold, audiences will be watching closely to see whether this unconventional partnership can transform into a lasting and meaningful bond or become another unforgettable storyline in the ever-evolving world of reality television. As the premiere of the new season drew closer, the atmosphere around Cortney and Colt began to shift in noticeable ways. What once felt like a private adjustment period gradually turned into a highly anticipated storyline that fans were eager to dissect. Promotional teasers, cast interviews, and subtle hints from network insiders only fueled curiosity about how their unconventional living situation would unfold on screen. For Cortney, this growing attention brought a mix of excitement and anxiety. She understood that increased visibility could open doors to new opportunities. Yet it also meant that every aspect of her personal life would be scrutinized more intensely than ever before. Colt experienced similar emotions as he continued his recovery and tried to regain a sense of normalcy. While he appreciated the support he received from viewers who wished him well, he also felt the pressure of knowing that his progress and personal struggles might become topics of public discussion. Despite these challenges, the couple remained committed to moving forward together, determined not to let external opinions overshadow their efforts to build a stable relationship. Their daily routine began to evolve as Colt's mobility improved. Physical therapy sessions became less frequent, and he started to regain confidence in his ability to handle tasks independently. This gradual return to normal activities allowed both of them to focus more on the emotional aspects of their relationship rather than solely on recovery. Cortney noticed a shift in their dynamic as Colt became more self-sufficient, leading to a renewed sense of balance between them. They began discussing future plans more seriously, exploring options for where they might live once they decided to leave her parents' home. These conversations often centered on the idea of finding a place that would allow them to maintain flexibility while also establishing a sense of permanence. At the same time, filming continued to capture intimate moments that revealed the complexities of their journey. Producers encouraged open dialogue about fears, expectations, and the lessons each of them had learned from past relationships. Cortney spoke candidly about her desire for a partnership built on mutual respect and emotional support, emphasizing that she did not want to repeat patterns that had caused pain in the past. Colt, in turn, expressed his hope that this chapter of his life would mark a turning point, allowing him to redefine himself both personally and professionally. He acknowledged that being with Cortney had pushed him to confront aspects of himself he had previously avoided, including insecurities related to trust and self. As they navigated these discussions, it became clear that their relationship was evolving beyond its initial foundation of convenience and circumstance. Moments of genuine connection began to stand out, reminding both of them why they had chosen to take this journey together in the first place. They shared quiet evenings reflecting on how much had changed since they first met. Recognizing that their bond had been shaped by challenges that might have driven other couples apart, these reflections fostered a sense of resilience, reinforcing their belief that they could continue growing together despite uncertainties about the future. However, not everything moved smoothly. Occasional disagreements surfaced as they confronted practical concerns such as finances, career goals, and the timeline for establishing an independent household. Cortney sometimes worried about whether Colt's recovery and professional plans would align with her own ambitions, while Colt wondered if he could provide the stability she deserved. These concerns were not insurmountable, but they required honest communication and a willingness to compromise. Rather than avoiding difficult conversations, they chose to address them directly, understanding that transparency was essential to building trust. Outside the confines of their home, the broader cast of The Single Life also played a role in shaping their experience. Group events and shared filming schedules brought them into contact with other personalities navigating their own relationship challenges. These interactions created opportunities for advice, support, and occasionally tension as different perspectives collided. Cortney found comfort in connecting with fellow cast members who understood the pressures of living a public life, while Colt appreciated the chance to share experiences with individuals who had faced similar struggles within the franchise. As anticipation for the season's debut reached its peak, the couple began preparing themselves for the inevitable wave of public reaction. They knew that once episodes aired, viewers would form opinions based on what they saw on screen, often without full knowledge of the context behind each moment. Cortney resolved to stay true to herself regardless of outside commentary, focusing on maintaining authenticity rather than trying to shape perceptions. Colt adopted a similar approach, reminding himself that personal growth and genuine connection mattered more than fleeting public approval. Looking ahead, both of them recognized that their story was entering a pivotal phase. The decisions they made in the coming months would not only influence their relationship, but also determine how they were perceived within the larger narrative of the 90-day universe. Whether they ultimately chose to continue building a life together or to reevaluate their path, the experiences they shared during this period would leave a lasting impact. For now, Cortney and Colt remain committed to navigating each step with honesty and resilience, aware that their journey is far from over, and that the most significant chapters may still lie ahead as they continue to redefine what love and partnership mean within the ever-evolving world of reality television.